Hey guys, alright, I think we might be ready to start this up. I've done some super bodgy stuff with the coil packs. I'm in lockdown at the moment, so I can't actually go to the auto parts store and get the right leads. So what I've managed to do is crush them up and shove them in there. So hopefully it works. I might have to do something on the end just to stop the spark jumping, but hopefully it doesn't. Yeah, it's a nice little coil mount bracket. I'll put a couple of pictures up of that, but otherwise it should just start, I think. So, alright, and just turn that light off, see if we can see any arcing, just in case. Trigger settings again. I'm not sure why I have to change the trigger settings. I guess I sent my tuner the ECU and he set it up for coil packs, and I guess just need to tweak that again and everything else should be sweet. Let's have a play and here we go. Running the battery down because of all the starting and trigger settings. So I stole one off the other MR2 and let's see how we go. I think we're there. Well, that helped. I guess I can put things back together now. Hey guys, so what's happening with the Turbo V6 MR2? Well, the turbo's over there. The engine's going to come back out. As you would have just seen, I did get it running. Next day though, didn't run. And I chased my tail for a little while trying to figure out why. We weren't getting a signal from the cam angle sensor. And I videoed it, it wasn't even spinning. So when the engine was cranking, I pulled that out. I expected the dizzy shaft to be broken, or maybe the camshaft or something, but everything seemed fine there. And then I realized that this camshaft pulley was spinning but not spinning the camshaft. I'm not too sure. I either I left it loose, or I just didn't torque it properly and it came loose. And I don't know if that happened just recently. I think it probably happened before the dyno, and it's just taken a while to come loose, which is a scary thought. But anyway, that one's finger tight, and that one come off completely. The dowel pin's missing from the camshaft. I think the camshaft will be fine, but all those pulleys will need to be replaced. I might even look at replacing the belt, I don't know. But engine's coming out so I can assess the damage properly. I've got plenty of other engine spares that I can rob to make it all work again. Luckily it's a non-interference engine, so I don't think there'll be any problems there. I'm going to inspect everything anyway. And the other problem I had was my clutch was not disengaging. I'm now running a FreeS GTE clutch and flywheel. Before I had a FreeS GE clutch and flywheel, and it just looks like the FreeS GTE master cylinder has a longer push rod on it and a bit more throw, and I think that's what my problem is. So I'll be replacing that also. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Drop this engine out again. I'll save you the time-lapse video of the engine coming back out and going back in, because you can see that in my previous videos, or you have seen that in my previous videos. Anyway, that's where we're at. the engine's out again. Fun times. Thanks, guys. Alright guys, so torn this bad boy down. From what I can tell, all the valves and everything are fine. Don't think there's been any damage there. The end of this camshaft though is a little bit munted, and it's hard to get a proper cam wheel on it that's not all flogged out like that one. So I'm going to put a new camshaft in it because I have one, and new pulleys and new bolts with thread lock. Make sure they are talked to spec, and otherwise I think we should be good. So that's a mission for another day, and I'll update you soon. Alright guys, just an update on the engine here. I replaced the intake cam and the two pulleys. Cam belts all lined up and everything's double checked, hunky-dory. I've definitely torqued up the two bolts now and put heaps of thread lock on there, so no more problems, hopefully. Everything works as it should. I did a compression test as well, so we're about 175 on each cylinder, and that is obviously not even warm yet. It's just, well, I had it here because I wanted to replace the starter as well. The starter does this funny thing sometimes where the solenoid pops back out, or pops back in when it's trying to start, makes funny noises. So I think just replacing that will fix the problem. Here's the old camshaft and the old pulley. As you see, quite mangled. It spins nicely on there, which it shouldn't do, but won't come off because it's actually, due to the heat, created a bit of a burr on the end of the camshaft, so it was just better to replace that. And that's where we are with that. I've got to do master cylinder for the clutch in this car with a bigger one, and then we're ready to put that bad boy back in, so we'll see you soon. And just another update for you guys, you might be familiar with my rat rod style SW20. I'll put a picture up here. It's just a cheap NA car that I got, $400. I haven't spent more than $1,200 on it, getting it road legal, running, and mags and lowered springs. And then yeah, it's got a bit arty with it. It's just a fun car, or really, I guess everything that I kind of wouldn't do to my number one baby, that I just want to have fun with, I do to this SW20. I got this engine cheap. It's 3S GTE. Running, everything seems fine, completely stock, and it'll stay stock. Well, it does have a stainless steel exhaust and cat delete, but that's about it. I'm going to be running stock boost and everything like that. I've just ratted it out a little bit, make it fit the theme, a bit of rust and a bit of rust paint, and didn't have to worry about painting the cam cover and things like that, you know, just something a bit different to have a bit of fun with and not really care about. So this would be a nice little fill-in vehicle really for when that's on the lift, or getting some work done, or blown up again, or whatever it might be. I'll play with this guy, so look forward to that. That should be coming out soon once that's all up and running, and probably a shed skid video first, just to finish off the 3SGE before we put this one in. We'll see if we can blow a rod out the block or something like that, just for shits and giggles, because the engine's not worth anything, so I may as well destroy it, and then we can start again with this one. So stay tuned, guys.